Hi everyone, this is Patrick Adiemi Buckle, the founder and CEO of Tree Hope Foundation International. We will today be talking about a new episode of the tricks and schemes of human traffickers. There is a case that I would like to touch base or to touch on to specifically elaborate on a little bit. For those who happen to have lived or live in coastal areas, there are lots of instances and cases recorded down that I'm aware of and other people are aware of that we need to take cognizance of, we need to pay attention to. And this is very important. We don't want to miss it. What if you live in close to the Atlantic Ocean or an ocean or the areas where you have those fishing boats? The fishing boats, the occupants or the captains or whosoever you call them, they would most of the time get off the boats and come into the inland and start looking for people, especially young boys and girls. What normally happens is they would promise them they'll reach out and be looking for sex, and they would promise to pay them some amount and take them into their boats. They would use just like small canoes or speedboats or something like that to take them to those boats, and they would sexually exploit them. And afterwards, most of the time, what they promise to give to them is not what they would end up giving them. Most of the time, what happens is they will just give them some food items, sometimes. And what we're talking about here is not just, we're not talking about adults. We're talking about kids as young as 11 till 15, 16. And that is trafficking. That's not supposed to happen. That is trafficking, and that is another form of trafficking that's happening that we need to pay attention to, and the authorities need to pay attention to. And this is not something that should continue or should perpetuate itself. I am bringing this up because you have a lot of communities that suffer from this, and their children find themselves in that kind of situation, unfortunately, and there is not much you can really do about it because these people are foreigners. They just come inland from off the seas and take advantage of children, especially children, unfortunately. And people tend to put up an argument that, oh well, this is prostitution. It's not prostitution. If these children are below 16, as much as I know, as much as I'm aware, this is not supposed to happen because they are still considered children, and they don't have the knowledge or the wherewithal or the choice to even say no to something like this, actions like this. And it happens a lot. In addition to being sexually exploited in those fishing boats, they also find themselves doing a forced labor situation where they would ask them to do stuff in the boats, in the fishing boats, a lot of stuff, a lot of work, and then eventually they would just give them pittance. They would just pay them pennies, and basically it wouldn't mean anything, and just toss them out. And sometimes they don't even give them money. They don't even pay them. Sometimes they just give them some food items, maybe some fish, and that's it, and send them out. And a lot of things happen. I know a case I remember very well, vividly, where some of the boys were tossed out of the boats, and few of them drowned. Like I was saying, this is something you want to report. If you see something like this, if you happen to be in Sierra Leone, you are Sierra Leonean, you can call 555 and have this reported. Or you can call the other number that is +232 805 77777. It's supposed to be 5 sevens to just make it easier for you. That is something that needs to be reported. It's not supposed to happen. Those kids are not for sale, and this is something that the authority needs to know about. And you can also reach out to the foundation in all the contact information that you have in the system. And you'll see it on the screen. And we will definitely reach out to the authorities that are concerned, or the relevant authorities that needs to know about this, and so that they can take action. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.